What did ancient humans do at night? Have you ever wondered what happened after the sun disappeared thousands of years ago? Tonight, before you go to sleep, try something. Turn off every light in your home. Close your curtains. Put your phone away. Sit in complete darkness for just 1 minute. It feels strange, doesn't it? Now imagine that darkness lasting the entire night. No electricity, no flashlight, no street lights, no locked doors, no police, no neighbors. Just you and whatever is hiding beyond the firelight. For ancient humans, this wasn't imagination. It was everyday life. Every sunset marked the beginning of humanity's greatest challenge. Every sunrise meant they had survived another night. But what exactly did our ancestors do after dark? Did they simply go to sleep? Or did the night shape humanity in ways we still carry inside us today? The answer is far more fascinating than you might think. Let's travel back over 20,000 years. The sun is slowly disappearing behind the horizon. The warmth of the day begins to fade. Birds become quiet. The sky changes from bright blue to deep orange, then purple, and finally black. During the day, humans had an advantage. They could see where they were walking. They could search for food. They could hunt small animals. They could gather fruit, roots, and water. But everything changed after sunset. Humans are not built for darkness. Compared to many animals, our night vision is surprisingly poor. A wolf can move confidently through the forest at night. An owl can spot tiny movements from incredible distances. A leopard can hunt almost silently under the moonlight. Humans couldn't compete with any of them. Once darkness arrived, our ancestors became vulnerable. That meant the hours before sunset were incredibly important. People hurried to finish their daily tasks. Hunters returned to camp. Gatherers carried food back to their families. Children stayed close to adults. Everyone helped prepare for the long night ahead. Finding shelter was one of the most important jobs. Sometimes that shelter was a cave. Sometimes it was a rocky overhang. Sometimes it was a simple campsite protected by trees, cliffs, or rivers. The perfect shelter wasn't always the most comfortable. It was the safest. Our ancestors had learned something through thousands of years of experience. Predators often attacked the weak, the isolated, and the unprepared, so people stayed together. Humans were never the fastest animals. We weren't the strongest. We didn't have sharp claws or powerful teeth, but we had something even more valuable: teamwork. Long before cities existed, cooperation became humanity's greatest survival tool. As darkness spread across the land, another incredible invention came to life: fire. Today, we think of fire as something ordinary. We use it to cook food, light candles, or enjoy camping trips. But for ancient humans, fire changed everything. It created warmth during cold nights. It made cooking possible. It frightened away many dangerous animals. Most importantly, it created light. That small circle of glowing orange flames pushed back the darkness. Inside the firelight, people could finally relax, at least a little. Outside the firelight, anything could be waiting. Scientists believe that mastering fire transformed human history more than almost any other invention. Without it, surviving cold climates would have been much harder. Cooking food made it easier to digest and allowed humans to gain more energy from their meals. Some researchers even think this extra energy helped support the growth of our large brains over many generations. The campfire soon became the center of every evening. Families gathered around it. Children sat close to their parents. Older members rested after a long day. Hunters cleaned their tools. Others prepared food for everyone. Imagine the sound: wood crackling, sparks floating into the sky, the soft voices of people talking. Far away, a wolf howls. For a moment, everyone becomes silent. The fire suddenly feels much smaller. Then the conversation begins again. Those conversations were incredibly important. Today, if we need information, we open a book or search the internet. Ancient humans couldn't do that. Everything they knew existed inside someone's memory. Knowledge survived because people shared it. One person explained where fresh water could be found. Another warned about poisonous plants. An experienced hunter described the behavior of dangerous animals. Children listened carefully. Every lesson could save a life. Slowly, these conversations became stories. Stories about successful hunts, stories about mysterious creatures, stories explaining thunder, lightning, the moon, and the stars. No one knows the very first story ever told. But storytelling became one of humanity's greatest inventions. Stories entertained people. They taught important lessons. They strengthened communities. Even today, humans love stories, movies, books, Podcasts, video games, YouTube, in many ways, all of them began beside ancient campfires. As the night grew darker, many people looked toward the sky, and what they saw was breathtaking. Without modern cities, there was almost no light pollution. The Milky Way stretched across the heavens like a glowing river. Thousands upon thousands of stars filled the darkness. Some stars seemed brighter than others. Some appeared to move throughout the year. The moon slowly changed shape every month. Our ancestors noticed these patterns. Generation after generation, they realized the sky followed predictable cycles. Those observations became incredibly useful. Certain stars appeared before particular seasons. The moon helped people estimate the passing of time. Long before clocks, long before calendars, the night sky became humanity's first natural clock. Many ancient cultures later built entire traditions around the stars. Navigation, agriculture, religious ceremonies. Even today, many constellations still carry names created thousands of years ago. But while people admired the sky, the forest remained alive, the darkness wasn't empty, it was full of movement. Lions, hyenas, wolves, bears, snakes. Many predators preferred hunting at night because cooler temperatures made it easier to travel. The darkness also helped them surprise their prey. Ancient humans understood this. That's why someone often stayed awake longer than everyone else. While we cannot say every group had a dedicated night guard, many researchers believe people in some communities likely took turns staying alert when conditions were especially dangerous. Listening became an important survival skill. A snapping twig, moving leaves, heavy footsteps, every sound carried information. Our ancestors learned to recognize the difference between the wind and something alive. Interestingly, modern humans may still carry traces of these ancient instincts. Have you ever been sleeping peacefully when a tiny unexpected sound suddenly wakes you? Your brain is remarkably good at detecting unusual noises even while you're asleep. This ability may have helped protect our ancestors for thousands of generations. Eventually, exhaustion took over. Families settled down near the warmth of the fire. Children fell asleep first. Adults rested close together. Sleeping alone was uncommon because being surrounded by others provided greater safety. The fire continued burning through the night. Above them, millions of stars slowly crossed the sky. Beyond the edge of the light, the unknown waited patiently. For ancient humans, surviving the night required courage, intelligence, cooperation, and hope. And every single sunrise reminded them of one simple truth: they had lived to see another day. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts.